coming to the stage, our next speaker is Dee Dee Vicino.
Thank you so much for having me. I am Dee Dee Vicino, CEO and founder of allercuisine.com. You can find me there. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Aller Cuisine, it is a food allergy management company, consulting and professional development. Sounds so exciting, doesn't it? I can see y'all about to jump out of your seats. And the reason our brains go to all these different places is because we get caught up in our heads. I can give a simple direction, probably 2 steps, and somebody's going to make it 15 steps because they want to impress their boss, they want to impress me, they want to walk into the boardroom, they want to make it all fabulous, and they are the best employee, and keep it simple. We just get caught up in complexity. Food allergy management, it's not rocket science, guys. It's food and management. It's simple. It really isn't hard. But if you don't know it and you don't understand it, it can seem really, really hard, especially when we're talking about policies revolving around food allergies, if we're talking about professional development revolving around food allergies. It's a little something, something. But we can break it down, and we're going to. I do need to clarify, when I talk about food allergies, I'm not just talking about food allergies. I'm talking about all food issues. I'm talking about food allergies, intolerances, celiac disease, IBS, diabetes, anything that affects you. Because if it affects you, it affects your work. And if it affects your work, it affects your boss. And if it affects your boss, it affects the bottom line. So that's why we're here today, is to talk about all of those things. And I say that because if you're walking a walk that you don't know, if you're walking a walk that you are unfamiliar with, you need someone who understands that walk. You need someone who can guide you down a path you haven't been down before. You could be the smartest person in the whole wide world. You could be running a multi-million-dollar company. But if you don't know how to write effective food allergy policy, that's not going to help you. And why? Why do you want an effective food allergy policy? Why? Why would anyone? Why don't companies have them? Anyone? They don't think it's that important. Money. They don't have the money. Because sometimes you have to hire outside, right? Let me tell you something. You cannot afford not to have a food allergy policy. You can't do it. And I will explain to you why. Table. What do they need? A safe seat at the table. One more time. What do they need?
Seat at the table.
Every single one of them. Let me tell you something very, very quickly. Y'all can sit down. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause for being brave enough to stand up. Thank you, thank you. Good Lord, it's hard to do that, isn't it, to admit those things? It is. I'm going to throw some numbers at you really, really quickly because I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I need you to understand the impact. 250 million people in this country have food allergies, just food allergies. 25 to 45 have IBS. 3 million people have celiac disease. 3 million. Right? 30. You add all of that up together, you've got 76 million people suffering from food allergies or other special dietary needs. That's 25% of the U.S. population. Adults. That's 25% of your workforce that are coming to work scared that they're going to get sick at work because people are bringing in food that they can't be around. Disengaged because they're worried. Absent because they're sick. And just unhappy and depressed because nobody seems to care about them. I need a volunteer. Just one. You are the hiring expert at your company. You're the hiring specialist. I am interviewing for a job. I walk in. So nice to meet you. Okay, now, you're going to ask this employee how much they're willing to give, right? How much can you give to this company?
How much can you give to this company?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me. This is my dream job. I can give you 75% every day. Would you hire me if I could only give you 75%?
Never.
She would not hire 75%. What do you want?
95.
95%. What do you want?
100%.
100%. What do you want? 100%. 95%. 100%. 100%. Thank you very much. You will not accept 75%. I would not accept 75%. Workers who feel included at work work harder. They work smarter, they show up, they sing your praises, they're loyal, they don't leave you. Employee retention goes up when we take care of them. Employee productivity goes up when we take care of them. They're singing your praises, they're not going anywhere. When we take care of them. When they feel like they have a safe seat at the table. When they feel like what? They have a safe seat at the table. When they feel like what? Safe seat at the table. Absolutely. And it isn't that hard, y'all. Good. And productivity will go up. Employee retention will go up. Your bottom line will go up. $18,000 per employee is what is lost every year due to employee absenteeism, disengagement, and depression in the workplace. You got 25% of your people with one of these issues. 25% of your workforce. $18,000 a year for every one of them. You do that math. Now tell me, can you afford not to have a food allergy policy in your workplace? No, you cannot. I'm everywhere. Thank you for having me. This was so much fun.